up, my dudes? We are back. It is Thursday here in Okinawa and I am just hanging out. Tucker and I, we just went for a walk to the post office in the exchange. I needed to grab a package I got, which is a bathing suit top from Aerie. And then I need to go to the exchange because I needed dry shampoo and wood glue. So we got those things, we got our walk in, and now we're back home. He just had some lunch and he is playing in random things he probably shouldn't be playing in because that's just what Tucker does. But other than that, we are just hanging out. I do think that we might film a treats with Tucker video today, but that might be a little later. I was telling my sister, and it's funny because I bring my sister up in literally every single video. But I was telling her earlier, I was like, I want to do a treats with Tucker video, but my kitchen is finally clean. Like, I'm caught up on the cleanliness. And I'm just like, do I really want to mess it up again? No, I don't. If my voice sounds a little funny, I feel like sort of congested. Like, not super congested, but just like a little, and I don't know why. Like, other than that, I feel fine. But anywho, I had a request on my last video to kind of go over my fitness routine. But in order to go over my fitness routine, I kind of feel like I need to go over my overall daily routine, because how I got back into my fitness routine kind of started with putting myself on a daily schedule. It was, I believe it was like the end of January, and I was just in like such a poor mental state, like not doing well, like very anxious all the time. Like, I know myself well enough, and I've been depressed enough where I knew I was about to go into a hole. And so can you say hi? See, he's playing in shout wipes. He likes taking things out of boxes and putting them back in. But anyway, so I just knew at that point that I was like, I had to make a change of some sort, and I had to take care of myself. I wasn't liking how I looked physically, but I noticed that really since I'd had Tucker, I haven't been able to stick to a fitness routine. I don't really know for what reason why. I did for about 4 weeks after I had him, and then with the move and everything, I just like couldn't get back to it. So I decided, and this is gonna sound really lame, and I even told like two of my closest friends, so my sister Emily and then my friend Evie, I told the both of them that I was like doing this really, like I kept calling it silly because I felt really lame, because I named my routine, and I called it Bad Mom Academy. I don't know, like I'm just the kind of person, I need that sort of like mindset. Thank you, baby. So in Bad Mom Academy, the way my routine was set up was in the morning, I had to wake up, or try and wake up a little bit before Tucker, to have some time to myself, to have my first cup of coffee. That's just like something I enjoy doing in the morning, like in peace and quiet. So having my, he's not hugging me. If you're like, oh, he's so sweet, he's not hugging me, he wants my computer. Your turn, Tucker. Oh my gosh. Hey, let's talk to my camera. So anywho, so the way that Bad Mom Academy worked for me was, I actually still have the note on my phone. 1 second. Okay, the way that I set up Bad Mom Academy, I literally have it in my notes section. It starts with my morning, which I labeled More for Mama Morning. Drink a cup of coffee and read one devotional before Tucker wakes up. Something for your soul. And then make bed and get dressed in your workout clothes. And for me, I could stay in my pajamas all day. But the issue with me doing that is, if I do that, I will stay in my pajamas and I will get nothing done the whole day. So I kind of needed something to like stim my brain, like, okay, you're dressed, you're doing stuff today. So I would make my bed, and I would make my bed and I would get dressed in my workout clothes, because then I had no excuse to be lazy and be like, oh, I don't want to go to my room and get dressed. And that sounds really lazy, but that's the mental state that I was in, where like the smallest tasks were just like, they just seemed like such a chore to me. So then we had my daily do for you, so things to take care of my physical health, which was one workout plus at least a 30-minute walk each day. I put each day, but it rains quite often here, so I aim for about 3 to 4 times a week just to do a 30-minute walk. Eat meal prep or eat like nutritious foods, or at least check my macros. And that's basically just because like I tend to snack all day and I don't pay attention to what I'm like fueling my body with. And so basically that is just to tell myself, okay, pay attention to what you're eating. You don't have to like do this extensive meal prep. You don't have to like strictly track macros, but just pay attention to what you're eating. Pay attention to like the calories you're consuming, because as much as I didn't want to make it about my physical appearance, part of it was that. Part of my issue was how I looked and felt physically. And then my other daily do for you was drinking a gallon of water a day, which has always been like the easiest thing for me. So then we have, I labeled it Mama After Dark. Mama After Dark consists of, okay, so prior to this, I didn't have a skincare routine. I think I've mentioned this in a video before. I had no skincare routine. I basically would just wash my face in the shower, and that's about it. So I wanted to implement a skincare routine because I've literally never had one. And I was like, you know, maybe this will help me feel like I'm put together. So before bed, prepare coffee for the morning, shower, brush teeth, wash face, do a skincare routine, and read at least one chapter of a book. The first month that I did it, I read James Patterson, The 14th Deadly Sin. I didn't realize that it was like part of this whole Women's Martyr Club series. Now I want to read the whole series. So, and that was my daily to-do basically. That was my daily to-do list. And I guess in this video it could sound like a lot, but truthfully, it's not. It's like the smallest little tasks, like the smallest little tasks that I could have done for myself. And if I'm being honest, they made the biggest difference in my mental health. Like the biggest difference in my mental health. Just because he's literally just climbing. Bubba, hey. Can you show everyone where's your nose? Can you show everyone where your nose is? Where's your nose, Tucker? Where's your nose? Good job. So anyways, that was just my daily to-do. And after the first month, I noticed such a huge change in my mental health that I truly didn't pay a lot of attention to what I looked like physically, or anything like that. Like I just knew that I felt really good. And so I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep doing this. Like, and there's mornings where I don't wake up before Tucker, there's more mornings that I don't wake up before him than I do. But I still give myself at least 5 minutes to myself in the morning. He doesn't tend to wake up and just start crying. So I'll let him sit there for 5 extra minutes, and I just take some time to myself, kind of get in the right headspace for me so I can set the tone for my day. And so then anyways, getting into what my workout routine was, as I already told you, I would do a 30-minute walk. I would try to every day, but like I said, it rains here. So I try and get in 3 to 4 days a week of a 30-minute walk. And so with that, like I've shaved probably, I think 3 minutes off my, what is it, miles per hour or whatever it is. Basically, I've shaved off 3 minutes of how long it takes me to walk a mile. And like that's just how good I feel. And I don't care really about how I look. I don't care like, because I know that I'm making these changes, these small changes that are making a really big difference. And even though I'm not getting these like super quick, fast results, I just feel so good mentally that I know that I'm doing something for myself, that I'm like, hell yeah, dude, like this is for you, and you're doing it and you're accomplishing it. And I couldn't tell you last time I read a book. I finished a whole book, and to some people that doesn't sound like a lot, but like for me as a new mom who has spent the past 17 months putting her all into just being a mom, it feels so good to feel like I'm my own person again, like to feel like I'm more than just a mom, I'm more than just a wife. And being on this routine, I've realized these gaps in my day where I can be more efficient in other ways. I can manage my time different in other ways. If I'm being honest, I keep my house cleaner because my friend Cassandra, her husband Jason, always says like, what is it, Newton's law, where it's like an object in motion stays in motion, whatever. So we had this long talk about it. We have dinner with him every Saturday, and we were talking about it, and he was like, you start your day and you get moving, and it's just so much easier that you start your day and you get moving to just keep moving, keep getting stuff done, keep knocking stuff off your to-do list. And that's not to say that having a relaxing day is a bad thing, because trust me, I still have them. But it's just knowing in my head like how good I feel when I do have those days where my house is cleaner. My anxiety is so much less when my house is clean, when I can make a dinner, or like just the more productive I am, the better I feel. And it's good to spend now over a month doing that, and just like it's becoming just a very simple routine. It's becoming my schedule. It's becoming my day. And as you know, some of you who follow me on Instagram, you know that I've signed up for college. And that's something. I graduated high school 8 years ago. And I've always found an excuse not to start college. I was scared. I didn't think I'd have the time. And you want to know why? Because I managed my time poorly. And hi, baby. I managed my time poorly, and I was scared of failing. And after this month and a half, I guess now, here, baby, you can have it. You want these? After about a month of me doing all these things, I realized, like, you know what? I did all of this. Like, I can go back to school. It motivated me to be better in other aspects of my life. I started school on Monday with only one class. I was like, I'm only gonna do part-time one class. And then I was like, I started the class. I was like, you know, I feel a little underwhelmed. Like, I felt like this was gonna be a lot harder. I think I'm gonna try and go full-time, which at my school, it's 2 classes. So I emailed my advisor, I think the second day, and I was like, hey, I think I can handle a second class. I think I could handle full-time. And he was like, awesome. So he enrolled me, and now I'm a full-time student. I'm a full-time mom, but I'm still able to do all these things for myself each day and take care of myself. And it's just these things that I always had an excuse for, saying I didn't have the time, I couldn't do it, I'm chasing a baby around all day. And all of that is true. I am doing that, but I'm taking the time to prioritize myself, because I have to for my mental health. You have to for your mental health. And I don't know how this turned into like this motivational talk, but I'm just like, I feel so passionate about it because I know how good that I feel. And I don't know, like, it has just made such a big difference. And if you're a new mom out there, like, I know that it's hard. I know that you're looking at your body and you're like, what in the heck happened to me? Or you don't know who you are. You don't know what you're doing. And those are valid. Those are normal feelings. And I just need you to know that. Like, but as time goes by and your baby, you know, because the newborn months, they depend on you. So that's a time where it's a little more difficult to put yourself first. Once they start napping, once they get, especially around Tucker's age, I could have started earlier, but once they got around Tucker's age, you start having the time, but you kind of forget what it's like to have that time, and you forget what it's like to be productive in these little extra moments. And now that I've started doing it, now that I started my Bad Mom Academy, it's like, I don't know. And it's like a running joke with me and my friend Evie now, because I started college and she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, because I was like, I said something about joining a sorority, just like joking. And she was like, what did she call it? She said, bad mom Delta Kappa Pi or something like that. And we just like crack up about it because it's like, it's something that I've done that has just been so helpful. But anyways, back to the whole point of this video is getting into what my workout routine is. Right now, I am only working from home. As much as I would love to get back in the gym, if you followed my fitness journey a couple years ago, you know that I spent all of my time in the gym, weightlifting, and I loved it. I saw incredible results. Sorry, motherhood called. He was in the kitchen, and I was like, what do you want? He wanted a cookie. And it's a cookie that I want to share a secret about, maybe on this video. Maybe. But anyways, he's looking at himself in the mirror while he's eating a cookie. He's so silly. He's talking to himself. Hi. Hi. So anyways, my workout routine is this. I'm doing everything from home. Basically because as I said, I'm making excuses about I don't have time. I don't have someone to watch Tucker for me to go to the gym, especially here in Okinawa. Jacob works. We only have one vehicle. It's just easier for me to get it done from home. And I have seen results from home. I am slimming out slower than I would at the gym, sure. But like I said before, my initial goal was not to lose a ton of weight again. Like that wasn't my primary goal, because if I'm being realistic, I'd be putting too much pressure on myself to look a certain way. During this time in my life, I just really wanted to focus on feeling good about myself. And so that's what we're doing. So anyways, I'm doing my 30-minute walks, 1.5 miles to 3 miles a day, just depending how I feel once I get on the walk, or if it's hot outside, because it's pretty humid here. Sometimes I go on walks in what month is it? It's the beginning of March. But last month I went on a walk, and one day the humidity was at 80%. And so summertime comes around, I might have to change my time of my walk. We might have to go a little early in the morning, a little late at night, something like that, because it's gonna be hot here in the summer. But I also do, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, I think that I follow this person. Her name is Rochelle. Her last name is Weary now, I think I'm pronouncing that right. But her name on Instagram is Justice League Fit. I followed her from like the beginning. And I always related to her because we have very similar body types. So we are both very like slender waist, whatever. And then if you see stains on my pants, it's peanut butter from me making Tucker's peanut butter sandwich. But anyway, but we're both very slender here, but very wide and thick in our legs. And I struggled for a while following other fitness influencers, if you want to call them, because I knew I would never be slim like them. I can't change how wide my hips are. That's just something I can't change about myself. So I needed to find people that I could follow and see a body that I knew I could obtain. Yes. So, and she was one of them, and I love her personality. I think she's so sweet. This is gonna sound silly, but she responds to DMs. Like if I ever had a question, she always responded. And so anyways, she has an app, and she does these gym challenges, home challenges, all this stuff. But anyways, on the app, you basically just follow the workouts for the day. Okay, so these are my two fitness apps I use, MyFitnessPal and her little fitness app. So then this is what her app looks like. Okay, so it says things to do today. And as you can see, I did my workout, I did a walk, and then MyFitnessPal actually links to this. And it'll basically already account for your calories, and this app as well. So anyways, to her workouts today, we had a leg workout, and it'll basically just show you, I hope you can see this. So basically you can just see, so she has it all laid out, like what workout, she has videos of how to do the workout, all these things. And I just think it's just so easy to follow. Her workouts take me roughly 30 to 50 minutes some days, just depending. But I love them. They're so easy to follow. it's just one of those things, like, I need a simple, stupid workout right now where I'm not like, okay, like, go do all this ridiculous stuff. Like, it's mostly like weightlifting with dumbbells and like things that you would normally have in a home workout. So like, I have 2 sets of dumbbells. I have a 6-pound set and a 10-pound set, and then I have booty bands, and that's literally all that I have. I have a yoga mat, but I have carpet, so I just do everything on my carpet. I apologize, my camera overheated and I had to take a little break. I initially, when this video first started, I was trying to be a professional YouTuber and have it like silent in the room, unlike the rest of my videos where you can hear the TV going in the background. Well, Tucker's watching a lot, so you might hear it in the background. I did turn it down a little bit, but whatever. So anyways, I don't remember where I left off. I know I was talking about my workouts with her. Oh, anyway, so it's basically I'm doing this 4-week challenge, and then you keep the access even like after the challenge is done. You will always have access to those workouts. So the first one I did, you may have seen it on my Instagram months ago when I still lived at my old house in North Carolina, was her first challenge I ever did, and it's the one that I won. I won that challenge. So it's obvious that you can see results from her challenges, and I just like how simple stupid it is. Like, it's very straight, it's to the point, it's not all these frills and buy all this extra crap. Like, go look for some dumbbells on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm not trying to sell you on it, I'm just like telling you basically what I do. And yeah, so anyways, that's basically what I do. I do my walk, I do that workout. Each day is different, and it's 5 days a week, and then you have the weekend off, or however you want to work it with your schedule, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, but then there was one other thing I wanted to share with you on this video, which was a snack that I have learned about. I kind of came up with it on a whim. I believe it was my aunt Flo speaking to me, because last night I was like, man, like, I want something good, and I like couldn't think of what I wanted, and I looked in my pantry and I saw I had Oreo Fins, the golden ones, and I was like, I don't think that alone will do it. What can I put on that to make it just top notch? Dip it in peanut butter. Dip it in peanut butter. Ask Jacob. I had 2 of them. And then when I went to bed last night, I looked at him and I said, Jacob, I can't stop thinking about them. I can't stop thinking about how delicious they were. When you first put it in your mouth, you're like, this is kind of weird. But then once you start chewing, I don't know what it does to my taste buds, but hear me out. It has to be the Oreo Thins with just like a little scoop of peanut butter. So good. So good. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you an example just so I can eat one. Okay, friends, so here we are with our Oreo Thins and our Skippy peanut butter, okay? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna open your Skippy peanut butter, and then you're going to take an Oreo Thin. Cute little guy right there, right? And you're just gonna do a little itty bitty dip like that, and then you're gonna just pop it in your mouth. You won't understand until you try it. You won't understand until you try it. I'm telling you. You want another cookie? Tucker wants one. I don't put the peanut butter on it for him because he will spread it all over my house, because that's just my kid. Here, Bubba. Okay, so now that we are finished with our field trip to the kitchen, where I decided I was going to share my really healthy meals, let's talk about a getting ready with me video. I have no issue doing that, but I'll be honest with y'all, you asked for it. But the thing is, One, I don't get like ready very frequently. Me getting ready kind of consists of like putting on clothes that sometimes do or don't match, you know. But then there's other days like I put on makeup, whatever. But the thing with that is also, I am by no means a makeup guru. I don't really do my hair anymore as much as I would like to. I just don't. It's a lot of work, and I don't do anything to be out here trying to look cute for nobody, you know. But since you asked for it, my next video, I will for sure do a get ready with me, for sure. But don't listen to my makeup tips because I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know. And I think in that video, I'm gonna do a get ready with me and a get unready with me, kind of where I actually share my skincare routine. So that's the plan for the next video. There might be a treats with Tucker video in between this video and that video. I ordered the swimsuits from Aerie, but I only got one of the tops in, and then I got another top and a bathing suit bottom as well that I really want to share. And oh my gosh, I got a Shein order on the way too, so maybe I'll just share the bathing suits and all my clothes from Shein in the same video. Although I will say they will not be in, well, the bathing suit won't be an unboxing because I'm probably gonna try it on prior to videoing myself in it. So. But I will give my honest review of it all. So anyways, until then, that's all we got. That's all we got today. But thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.